increasing your vertical jump without lifting weights is literally the easiest thing ever. So one aspect of how you get better without lifting weights and jumping higher, especially off of 1 foot particularly, but this still can apply to 2 foot, is speed control. Instead of lifting heavy weights and doing whatever bull crap with a barbell on your back and stuff, 1 foot jumping becomes way more about converting that horizontal force and speed into as much vertical force, right? To jump straight up. And it's totally possible, okay? And in my opinion, way more athletic and harder to do than hit the weights. Now, what I want to talk about specifically is something I focused on with my dunk session today, which isn't just speed and speed control, having a fast approach, but stride length in particular. Gosh. Anyways, I think you guys would be surprised that your stride length is probably very short. And that means that you're slow, jumping off of 1 foot, which is not what you want. I, as a basketball player, been playing ball my whole life. I've probably literally jumped off my 1 foot a million times. And I've always had a short stride length. Never thought anything of it, right? I could still dunk, still get up with that. But if you look at these other players who are really fast into their approach and jump, you'll notice their stride length is insane. And so one thing that I've been trying to work on is those last 3 steps on your 1 foot approach. So for me, if I'm jumping off my left, it goes left, right, left. Okay. That first left step should be at the 3-point line or behind it. So then the second step is roughly the free throw line. And then that third step, is give or take 4 feet in front of the hoop, which is perfect, right? Jump straight up, dunk it. 3 steps starting from the 3-point line is insane. That is a really long stride, and you've got to have a lot of speed going into that if you're going to convert that right into vertical force. So that's just one thing that I wanted to bring up that's been an eye-opener for me, is as I've been increasing my speed and my ability to control that speed to jump higher off 1 foot without lifting weights, I've noticed that my stride length has to increase speed to thus jump higher. And when I look back at old clips and whatnot, my stride length is really short and trash. I'm taking off too close to the hoop and things like that. And if I'm guilty of doing it as someone who's played ball my whole life, there's a really good chance you're doing it too. So go look at it, record yourself, look at your stride length. It's probably trash. Could be improved a lot, but it's not just, forcing yourself to have a longer stride. It comes from going faster, which then your body, to cover more distance, start further back from the hoop, things like that, to force your body to have to increase stride length. There's a lot into it, but that's just one thing to think about, because I watch these guys and their last 3 steps start at the 3-point line or behind it. And it's like trying that out, which is what I did today for my session, is really tough to get comfortable with. But that's why I practice it, and it was paying off. And that's why I'm able to get a little bit better each and every day, because I'm working on stuff like this almost daily, jumping almost daily. And that allows me to get better quicker than anyone else who's lifting weights and jumping maybe once a week, right? If that. So there you guys go. Go try it out for yourselves. I'll see you guys on the next one. Like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.